Hello all! Welcome to another episode of Diligence Vocabulary Challenge. Today, we'll be dealing with the verb get. The verb get is one of the most widely used words in English. It is used to describe the act of receiving, obtaining, becoming, or achieving something. This presentation gives a complete picture about common phrases and expressions using get. So, I suggest you guys taking notes while watching the presentation so that you can refer it later. So what's the wait? Let's get into the first expression using the verb get. So the first expression is get a call. The definition is to receive a phone call. A sentence, for example, I got a call from my boss this morning. The next expression is get a letter. To receive a letter from someone. A sentence, for example, she got a letter from her old friend. Let's see the next one. Get a clue. Definition: to understand or realize something. A sentence, for example, it took him a while to get a clue about what is going on. Get the impression. Definition: to form an idea or feeling about something based on available information is to get the impression. A sentence, for example, I got the impression that he was not interested. The next one is get a joke. Definition: to understand and find humor in a joke. A sentence, for example, it took her a moment to get the joke. Let's see the next one. Get a cold. Definition: to catch a cold or become ill with a cold. A sentence, for example, he got a cold after being in the rain. Get a shock. Definition: to be suddenly or unpleasantly surprised. A sentence, for example, she got a shock when she saw her electricity bill. We all get shocked these days while getting the electricity bill. So it's quite familiar. Get a right. Definition: to secure or obtain a legal or moral entitlement is to get a right. A sentence, for example, they got the right to vote after years of struggle. Get drunk. Definition: to be intoxicated by consuming alcohol. A sentence, for example, he got drunk at the party last night. Get hungry. Definition: to feel the need for food or to feel the need for eating something. A sentence, for example, I always get hungry around noon. Get out of breath. Definition: to become short of breath from physical exertion. A sentence, for example, he got out of breath after running up the stairs. Get wet. Definition: to become soaked with water. Sentence, for example, we got wet in the rain. The next word is get healthy. Definition: to improve one's health. A sentence, for example, she started eating better to get healthy. The next word is get well. Definition: to recover from an illness. A sentence, for example, I hope you get well soon. We all say this to a patient or someone who is sick when we visit them in the hospital, right? So the next word is get started. Definition: to begin an activity or a task. A sentence, for example, let's get started on the project. Next one is get dressed. Definition: to put on clothes. A sentence, for example, she got dressed quickly and left the house. Get upset. Definition: to become emotionally disturbed or agitated. A sentence, for example, he got upset when he heard the news. When we hear a sad or a bad news, we get upset. The next word is get divorced. To legally end a marriage is called getting divorced. Sentence for example, they decided to get divorced after many years together. Get changed. Definition, to change one's clothes. Example, I need to get changed before we go out. Next one, get a haircut. Definition, to have one's hair trimmed or styled. A sentence for example, he got a haircut before the job interview. The next word is get a job. Definition, to secure employment. A sentence for example, she got a job as a teacher. Next one is get fired. Definition, to lose one's job, typically for disciplinary reasons. Example, he got fired for missing too many days of work. The next word is get together. Definition, to meet or gather with others. A sentence for example, we should get together for lunch sometime. We often use this word, right, in our daily life, getting together, we get together, or when as a batch we get together in our college. So we use this in our daily basis. So you are familiar with this word. The next word is get ready for. Definition, to prepare oneself for something. A sentence for example, she needs to get ready for the party. Get lost. Definition, to become unable to find one's way. We can use it when we ask somebody to get lost too. So, a sentence for example, we got lost on our way to the event. We say get lost when we are angry. That's also a scenario we can use this word. Get in shape. Definition, to become physically fit. A sentence for example, he decided to get in shape by joining a gym. Get worried. Definition, to become anxious or concerned. A sentence for example, she got worried when he didn't call. So, I hope with this presentation, now we are familiar with the verb get and you can use it in your daily communication. So, as the video gets longer, we will be covering the remaining expressions with the verb get in the next video. So, see you there. Bye.